Hello, in this session, we're going to talk about 3D visualization and the ability to take a look at a project and model it on the fly with a single click. This is a visualization of what you see on the site plan. I go over and emphasize what you see is what you get. If it is on a site plan, if it is highlighted with the InQI layers, you can model it, and I will show you how. A couple of points before we get started. The InQI data comes in from various locations and various servers. When you highlight an area, when you place an object on some place, it is to the scale. So everything is to the scale, elevations and so forth. When we model it, when we render it, basically we are using your computer's power, your memory, your GPU, your graphics card. So it highly depends on how optimized your computer is as far as how fast it will work. It works on Chrome only, so it needs to be on a platform that supports it. And you should have a larger screen where you have a laptop or a PC or something to that effect. It does not matter if it's a Mac operating system or a Windows operating system, it should work fine. So let's take a look at it. So when you go to a project, I have a project prepared here, so we don't have to go through that. In other sessions, you're going to find out about layers and so forth, but let's talk about this project. On this project, we see that, we see the property line and we see all of the various topography and so forth. The roof line is highlighted. We're going to put in the ADU object. In the layers, we have those enabled. So we put an ADU object, we put a pool, and then we also have the grass area, the driveway area, and so forth. So this is what we are seeing, right? Now, people might ask, well, I see this area here, but I don't see it on the report. Is because it's not highlighted. There's no InQI layer on top of it. All right. So to see the 3D model of what you prepared, you simply click on this 3D viewer here, right? So when I click on it, it uses my computer's power to generate what you're seeing as the model. It is not rendering, it is modeling, right? So, but it is to scale. It is all the values that you want to see. So this is the model. It's already generated. I'll zoom out so you can see it. The terrain, the topography you see around it is actually real. It's just all the things that surround this property. It's on the hillsides a little bit. You have various aspects of it that you can take around a little bit back and forth and take a look at. I can, basically go in and take a look around. I can change the angle of the view, and what you see in the background is all the various mountains and areas that are there. I can even go further up from top down, right? I can do that. And I can also change the zoom in here, for example, and zoom in. And what I'll see is I see the areas, and I can basically then click on this to be able to use my mouse and basically drag around and see what's around it, right? And you can see that the property is on a hillside. These are sitting on top of the hill. All of those things are available to you. The value of modeling in this scenario is that you have now the chance to basically take a look at the model of what you have developed. With a single click, present that model to your client, and we'll visualize it for yourself. A number of other things also do apply here, and let me just go to the site. So, for example, the ADU, it shows the windows based on the floor plan that it has. It has, decent enough of a process, but you also have some tools available to you that you can use on this site as well. You have the ability to take a look at various simulations, so I can simulate rain and cloud over and so forth. You have the ability to simulate sun and movements and such on the side. So all those things are available to you, and this is the ability for you to be able to visualize everything about your model live online. On this side, you notice that you have the ability to slice a plane. So I'm going to slice a plane here. I'm going to slice this one on this side. And then I can take it up and down, and then basically I can then rotate around and see what this slice is going to look like from the topography perspective, right? So I have various tools available to me. Furthermore, I have the access to go in and measure things, so I can measure an area. All these are available, but this is now three-dimensional, right? So you can see that this is a three-dimensional measurement, so you have that ability. So there is a number of different options that are made available to you. There will be more, which is going to be part of a menu system, but the idea is to enable you to visualize immediately what it's going to look like. That's the value of InQI 3D visualization.